Right now, we're hanging out with, what's this company?
Laugo Arms.
Laugo Arms.
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. And where are y'all from?
So the guns are manufactured in the Czech Republic. So we have our U.S. business operations. We have some headquarters out in Dayton, Nevada, about 6 hours from here, and then we have our sales and marketing office over in Pennsylvania.
Cool. And what do we have here? Because this looks awesome. This looks like, I saw the Alien out over here.
Yep.
Is this based off of the Alien movie?
There's definitely some of that xenomorph design language evident in these things. Yeah, no question. So what we have here is we have the Alien and our new Alien Creator model, which we're actually releasing this year. The Alien's been out for a number of years now. We began importing into the US back in 2020. Basically, the design philosophy behind the Alien was to figure out how do we make the fastest, flattest shooting pistol that mankind has ever been able to make. And to accomplish that, we put a lot of engineering and thought processes into the design of this gun. So kind of threw the traditional pistol design book right out the window and started from scratch. So first and foremost, one of the biggest identifying features about the Alien is the bore axis. So if you look at the front of the pistol here, you'll notice right off the bat how low this barrel sits in the gun.
Yeah.
So it's one of the only pistols in existence. There's a few others out there, the Schiappa Rhino, some other people that have done some very low bore axis designs, but this is so far the lowest production bore axis of any pistol. So if you see where the barrel sits, it's actually in line with my finger. It's 1.7 millimeters below your grip axis.
Okay.
So what that allows you to do is it keeps the pistol very, very flat in your hand. So instead of having your recoil
push back,
being up top over top of your wrist, it's basically pushing directly back into your wrist. And I apologize, I'm trying not to flag anybody with these pistols. They are chamber flagged, but we're working in tight confines here. Anyway, so having that bore axis very, very low, very, very flat shooting pistol. There's a number of different features on here that take that concept even further. So this top rail on the pistol does not move. The only part that reciprocates when the gun fires is the side of the slide.
That's nice.
So what that does is twofold. Number one, you never lose your sight picture during the firing cycle. So your typical pistol, everything's moving with the slide, right? Unless you have an open race gun and a frame-mounted dot. On a normal pistol, everything's moving, so you're losing that sight picture in between every shot. So that gives you, your follow-up shots are much, much quicker because you never lose that sight picture. In addition, having that slide opened up in the top cuts down the reciprocating mass right out of the gate. So it's similar to like lightning cuts on a race gun slide. Right out of the gate, it's very, very light. What else is really cool about this is when you take this down, and I apologize, it's a little more tougher with gloves, but you take off this top rail, the slide, most of the mass of the slide actually sits down inside the frame.
Okay.
So again, all of that mass that's slamming back and forth in the gun is again in line with your grip.
Okay.
So really every feature in this gun in one way or another contributes again to the speed of the gun and how flat it stays during recoil.
So before we turn the camera on, you were saying this is the McLaren of pistols, and I'm seeing this right now. This thing looks like it shoots fast, stays straight, and does everything you would want it to do.
Exactly. So it really is. I use that analogy a lot if you're a car guy, or even if you're not. It's kind of the exotic car of pistols, and it comes at a high price point. Don't get me wrong, but it's a purpose-built race car is really what this thing is. And so the operating system on this pistol, it's not your typical Browning design, you know, Laugo. Gas delayed blowback system. Yeah. So the barrel itself is actually fixed to the frame. Okay. So that gives you very, very good consistency, very good accuracy out of it because your barrel's never moving. But the gas delayed blowback system, what that does for you is it actually retards the speed of the slide and it keeps it locked to the front, keeps the breech closed until the round has left the chamber and that gas system depressurizes. So what's neat about that is, especially in competition settings, if you're running major power factor, the higher pressure your ammunition is, the flatter the gun will actually shoot because it's actually keeping the breech closed for longer. So it's all these things, it's all these mind-blowing little features on this gun, but they add up to a really, really cool shooting experience.
Dude, no, that sounds awesome. I'm gonna have to try it out, obviously.
Absolutely.
But I mean, obviously people can buy these.
Yes, so these have been available in the US now for a few years. They do sell pretty quickly. You know, we only import a few thousand of them per year, but we've actually ramped up production considerably over the so we're gonna be bringing more of them in. They will become more available. That was one of the main reasons why we opened up Laugo Arms USA, was to kind of take control of that here in the US. So we will be bringing these over, and then we'll jump in a second to the Creator model, but we should have these available both from our website and from dealers by mid-2023.
Perfect, dude. So everybody, you're gonna have to get ready out in El Paso because we might be seeing one or two of these out in Freedom Weapons, and guys, I'm looking at it right now and it is awesome looking. I'm gonna get my hands on it in a minute. You'll see. I do want to know what the smoothest shooting experience is.
When you shoot it, you'll understand. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm going to swap with you because you want to talk about this creator model.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold these side by side just for a second.
Okay.
So the original Alien, again, this is the original standard Alien. It's been out for a number of years. Came with basically a one-size-fits-all grip. It's very, very ergonomic, and when you grab it, you'll realize that. But one of the big feedback items that we got from a lot of people, because they wanted to see a slightly more vertical grip angle, closer to like a 1911 grip angle. Okay. This the original standard Alien sits a little bit closer to like a Glock grip angle.
Yeah, I was going to say it's about like 20-ish degrees.
Exactly, that's right. So we had a lot of feedback. People just, it's a half and half, right? The whole shooting community split. Do you want the Glock grip angle or the 1911 grip angle? There's no wrong answer, so we wanted to be able to feed both crowds. So the Creator Edition, it's all the same internals from the Alien, so it's still everything that makes the Alien. But what we did is we stood the grip up a little bit, so we got it for the 1911 grip angle, and then through the use of the screw in the back here, we're actually able to completely custom tailor the grip of the Creator. So we have multiple different size grip panels, multiple different size back straps, multiple size mag wells, so you can really tailor it to your hand, to your shooting preferences, to your application, whatever you need to do. So it gives you a lot more flexibility in the gun.
That's awesome, man. Well, thank you very much for your time, brother.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have fun with this and try it out.
Let's get you up on the line.
Guys, Freedom Weapons, we got the drop on these right here, the Alien from Laugo Firearms.
Laugo Arms USA, you got it.
Awesome, Dave. Thank you again, sir.
You bet, man.
All right. Do you mind if I take it for a spin?
No, of course.
All right. So, just any one of these?
Just try it.
All right.
Just feel the nuts flat shooting,
It feels amazing in my hand already, like I was meant for it. So, Dave was right. This thing shoots very flat, and my follow-up shots are just clean. I love this. I need one.
Yeah.
Well, sir, thank you for your time. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Stand up for the hype.
Dude. Yeah. Oh, my God.